My F1 visa is approved. So what next? In this video, we are going to discuss that right now. Stay tuned. Congratulations for your visa approval. I'm so excited for you and happy to welcome you into the United States. I know this has been a very long journey, but congratulations for your resilience as you start a new chapter of your life. After you get your visa approved, it is important you inform your school and make plans and arrangements as to when you are going to set off to campus. Make sure as much as you can to be present and available for orientation, because it will go a very long way to help you. You really need orientation to be successful in your studies. The first important thing I must give you is that don't use your F1 visa status for any other thing aside studies. Many people do ask me, Alfred, what happens if I get to the United States and I don't go to school and find my way out? Well, that is illegal. That is against the rules and the laws of the United States. And that is against the rules and the laws governing your F1 visa. So I always tell people, come to school. Make sure that you come to school. Don't use your F1 visa for any other purposes. That can really have a very long-term effect on your life and your immigration status. Now begin to search for flights so that you get a very good flight at a very good price. When you are booking your flight ticket, make sure that your last destination will be the state or city where your school is found. For example, if you are coming to Columbia Theological Seminary and your visa has been approved, your last destination on your boarding pass shouldn't be New York. Because when you get to the point of entry, the immigration officer will be concerned about why you are going to New York instead of Atlanta. Maybe you have plans of visiting your friends and relatives, but you must do that only when you have reported to your school. Because if you don't do that, if your boarding pass, if your ticket bears a different state in terms of final destination, you may have issue at the point of entry. Remember, the fact that your visa has been approved does not mean you have automatic entry into the United States. When you get to the point of entry, the immigration officers have the right to cancel or to deny you entry if they see something inappropriate. So make sure that your last destination on your ticket will be the state or city where your school is found. Make sure you sort your accommodation out. Before you travel, you must be clear about where you are going to stay, whether on or off campus. Because it will be very suicidal to travel all the way from your home country and come to the United States and struggle to find a place to sleep. So make sure you sort your accommodation out. Now, we get to parking. As you park, your passport, I-20, admission letter, bank statement, letter of sponsorship, certificate, transcript, and any other important document must be with you and on you whilst you board your flight. Do not put any of these documents in your check-in bags, because as you get to the port of entry, immigration officers might want to check some of these documents. Remember, your visa approval does not give you an automatic entry into the United States. So make sure you have these documents with you. Also, while you are in the United States, your I-20 and passport are your friends. They are the most important documents you will need in your life for everything you do as an international student. For your social security, for your driver's license, for your ID, and everything that you have to do, you need your I-20. Keep your I-20 safe, and if you misplace it, quickly and immediately reach out to your student affairs office. It is very important. With regards to what to pack, that is subjective Everyone has his own preference, but I will recommend don't use your money to buy clothes and other things with you whilst you come. It is important you get at least one winter shirt as you come, and if possible, some African wears. Don't use all your money in buying stuff. Keep it because it may be helpful for you. Anything you want to buy, if you have money, you can get them in the United States. So make sure you are aware of that. Finally, if you are an African student, this is a personal suggestion. You can come with a malaria test kit and a malaria first aid medication. When I got to the United States, in my first 2 weeks stay, I had malaria. But I had my malaria test kit with me and my malaria first aid medications. So after I tested and saw that I had malaria, I took my first aid medications and I was fine. I didn't need to go to the hospital. And by then, I have not even bought my insurance. So that was very helpful. Remember, this is my personal suggestion. It is not from any medical perspective. To those of you in the United States, congratulations, and I hope you had a wonderful flight. The first thing you want to do is to familiarize yourself with the school environment, with the school system with regards to academics. Know where to find what. And importantly, try to get in touch with some international students already in the school or some continuing students. Make friends, good and wonderful friends who can orient you, lead you, and try to help you fine-tune with the academic structure of your school. It is very, very important. Work on your social security as soon as possible so that when there is an on-campus job, you can apply for it. Also, as much as possible, if you can get a driver's license, that will go a long way to help you. It is important for you to understand that in America, every institution has a support mechanism. If you have an issue, mental health issue, if you are struggling academically, if you need something, you have to ask. Always ask and ask. Go to your international student office, go to your student affairs office, go to your DSO, go to your professors, ask. Ask questions. If you are given assignments and you don't understand, ask questions. Participate in class. Give your best, and I know you'll be successful. For some specific questions about what to do whilst you are in the United States, you can send me an email or chat with me on Facebook. Look for Alfred Appiah, and let's get in touch. I wish you all the best, and I hope that one day we will have the opportunity to meet and share our stories together. Please subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Always remember that theology is fine. Trust me.